Hello, I'm going to review an ethereal guitar that I recently bought. Um, when I say I'm going to review it, I'm not really going to focus too much on the hardware options like the bare knuckle pickups or the gearless tuners. That kind of stuff you could find out about anywhere else really, YouTube videos or the internet. So the focus of the video isn't really going to be on the hardware so much as it's going to be on the customization that Ethereal offers. So I'm going to start out kind of looking at the body shape. This is a shape that I designed in tandem with Matt, and what happened was I sent him a really crappy drawing of the basic idea, which was to kind of create more of a curve here so that it could anchor on when I'm standing up or sitting down, be a little more comfortable than typical V's, which I do like, but they were kind of getting in the way. So my basic idea was not as cool as this, I would say. He took it, he dissected it, and he altered it a few times, and we went back and forth on this. He sent me like options that included different bevels, or cutaways, or no cutaways, or slanted cutaways, just different things on different parts of the guitar, and after going back and forth for quite a while, we decided on this overall shape. So that's pretty intense. It's pretty cool. It's really comfortable. Moving up to the neck, there are a few wild things going on with the neck aside from the inlays, which are really intense. They glow in the dark. It's pretty cool. There are 27 frets, so it's really convenient to have 27 frets when I'm soloing and I reach like a 24th or 25th and still have that much extra space that I can go to. I'm not going to say I usually do, but it's nice to have it there because every now and then I'll be soloing over a random jam or something, and I'll reach a point where I would have been limited had I been on one of my other guitars. So the neck itself is the scale length. It's 25.5 inches to 23.5 inches. And the reason being is that it's not really tuned like a typical 8-string guitar. It's low B, normal 6, like a basic 7-string, but then it's got a high A string, which again gives me that much more space that I can use to solo it. If I'm running into like the high E, I've got so many more notes that I can still just push up to and play. So that's it's really convenient in that aspect as well. One of the things I really like about this neck is the just economic structure that it has, and what I mean by that is a typical 6-string guitar has the low E, and on the 24th fret you have the high E. That's all like over the entire span of the fretboard. That's the range that you get. Well, I've got that same range with this guitar in that amount of space, and then I've still got all that space that I can utilize. So I'm not going to say it's more efficient because it really depends on how you use the guitar, how you play it, but it is really nice to have. It's really convenient to have, and it's just useful the way I play guitar. So that's really helped me a lot in the limitations I've been running into on my other guitars. Other cool things about the guitar, this whole thing going on here. There's a cutaway that is so low, so deep that literally if there were 30 frets on this guitar, I could still reach them comfortably. I'm generally hanging out at around here and going as high as I need to. It's really nice. It's really smooth. The whole neck joint is really smooth. And then all the cool artwork you see on the guitar, that's also really awesome. That's all Matt. I couldn't have come up with something that cool looking. Let's see, what else? Those are some of the more really awesome features as far as customization is concerned that I just don't think I would have really been able to find elsewhere, or haven't been so far anyway. Yeah, it's the level of customization. It's really, really nice. It's really intense. It's amazing. It feels really comfortable. It sounds great. Speaking of sound, I'm going to demonstrate a couple tones for you guys, and I've been a little negligent. I've just been so busy like figuring out the fan frets and stuff that I haven't really dialed in any tones around this guitar. So I should have theoretically made tones that revolved around the wood types and the pickups and string gauges and tension and stuff. I haven't really done that yet, so I'm going to. Instead, right now, I'm just going to show you my presets that I dialed in for my Schecter guitar. Just bear in mind that is a very different guitar. It's completely different wood types, completely different pickups. So I think that the tones with this guitar sound pretty decent, but it's not really an accurate portrayal of what this guitar could sound like had I done a little extra work. So with that in mind, we got clean tones. Rhythm here. Presets that were made for completely different guitars. Sounds pretty decent, I think.